A popular Colorado brewery is serving up change. Lady Justice's newest beer is bolstering protection for the LGBTQ+ community. They launched the new brew at an event earlier this week called A Queer Love Letter, designed to spotlight BIPOC drag queens and kings who don't get the same attention as their white counterparts. I had the opportunity to sit down with the team behind the new drink and their hopes for how far its impact will go. A new creation is in the works at Lady Justice Brewing Company.
Oh, that one's beautiful. It's strawberry, it's fun, it's light, it's fruity, it's crushable, delicious.
That's Allison Wisniewski.
I am the proud mother of Lady Justice Brewing Company.
She says this beer is a first of its kind, brewed with purpose.
It's really focused on creating a beer for the drag community, by the drag community. Lala helped brew this.
Obviously, I hate attention.
And that's Lala Queen, the namesake of the new beer.
The name of this beer is Strawberry La Lager, named after Lala Queen herself.
We wanted to make something that was both a play on the normal, like, cis hetero beer, and give it queer life and make sure that it goes to something important.
A portion of the money made from selling the Strawberry La Lager goes to the Parasol Patrol, a group of volunteers that shields kids from protesters' hateful rhetoric at LGBTQ+ events with their signature rainbow umbrellas.
It's a very scary thing to approach an event and to see a line of people who are there to actively hate against you. From the very beginning, you're surrounded in love and really welcomed into the space, rather than what the protesters want you to feel, which is hatred and self-loathing.
It became less about a drag beer and more about this building a foundation.
Miles McKay knows what it's like to feel unsafe. He's the director of branding for Wagwan Brewing Company and a black trans man.
I realized that I constantly have to create spaces for myself. I realized that spaces are not made for people like me. Anyone, whether you are black, whether brown, or whether you're queer, or just a mix of all the above. And hearing this opportunity, I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity to bring that to life.
If a child has one supportive adult in their life, they're that much less likely to commit suicide.
That kind of protection is always needed, which is why this team says it's crucial that causes like theirs are supported year-round.
We are here to represent and say that we're here every day. We don't just turn on our gay or turn on our black or whatever it is during those months and then turn them off when we're done. Like, this is our existence.
Now, this new beer is creating a space to make sure everyone feels seen and safe.
It's important to have still that visibility in things like this that are such an important part of an American culture.
We brew beer to make the world a better place.
So one thing that Lala Queen had said was, you know, she grew up watching her uncles and her dad and, you know, a lot of the men in her life drinking beer, but she didn't identify with that. So she wanted to create a drink that she felt that she was reflected in. And we were talking about that too, that often, especially in America, there is this imagery of exactly the population that drinks beer. You said when you order a beer, you get funny looks sometimes.
Yeah, they look at me like, oh, you're not ordering wine? I'm like, I like a beer.
Right.
So she's changing the stigma here, and the name is perfect.
Right, and trying to get people, the name is perfect. Yeah, the Strawberry La Lager. By the way, it is available now at Lady Justice Brewing Company, and in the near future, they actually plan to start canning the beer, which will showcase a strong gender-neutral entertainer around the wrapping.
Did she say it was chuggable? Very chuggable? Is that what she said?
She said crushable.
Crushable. Perfect.
But I imagine it could be chuggable.
Chuggable, yeah.
Though I bet you don't really want to chug the beers here in Colorado. You want to savor them a little bit.
Oh, I see. You've turned into one of those.
A beer snob? Not quite yet.
So bougie.
Yeah. I'm still drinking Coors Light, which some people shame me for.
I'm a fan of Coors.
But I like Coors Light.
All of it. And Ed, it's going to be a good